Hello and welcome to Be Creative Art Hub. And today I would like to show you a lovely ideas, upcycling ideas, making a bottles little lights. And here it is. This is a lovely one that I made just recently. And there is another one which is like more little trees around. And there is another one that I made with IOD transfers, molds, like a little key locks and the keys. So this is a little that is very simple and very easy to make. I was using Iron Orchid of Design air dry clay, which is amazing, and it really works very well with any molds or any other ideas you wanted to do with air dry clay. And today, what we're gonna do, we need a rolling pin, some cutting tools. So when you take out the clay, you just need a little bit to warm up kind of in your hands to make it more, but not overdo it, because it will start get dry, and but you always can refresh it with a little bit of water and damping your fingers and making it a bit wet. So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna make a little like flat pancake, and this time we're gonna do it. I'm showing you a couple ways of. So first we're gonna do like a little houses or little trees. It's up to you what you would be interested in. And the second will be to do the molds and the keys. So if you see, these ones are very useful because they already with a lovely frosty look, but you can always make this one easily with buying a frost glass spray, which works really good, and it does make the same effect as having these bottles here. Or you can use PVA glue and a Epsom salt, and you just roll it in it, and it's also works very interesting, snowy looking. So when we're ready with our bottles, we're gonna take our rolling pin, and I'm gonna move now the camera to show you my table, and I'm gonna roll it one way, and I'm gonna try to make it like this, not too thin, but not too I would say maybe 5 millimeters thick. So when you do have that ready for you, what I do, I'll just put the bottle over and see if I'm rolling and I have enough. When I'm happy with the the size of the clay, I'm just gonna go around the bottle, and where it joins, what I'm gonna use, I'm taking the tool and I'm just pushing it down to join it. And that's what you need basically. I'm not using any glue and anything else, because when it dries it becomes like properly stick to the bottle, and and you don't need to do anything else. It does shrink a little bit when it dries, but that's not as much as, visible. So when it shrinks, it's even better because it shrinks also around the bottle and it's kind of be secure. So when we're ready with this, now we can just use our cutting tool and start cutting the houses how we want it. Do they want it to be, so first what I do, I'm just cutting like ideas of, like of the roofs and where is my houses will be. So for example, maybe, one roof is straight, one roof is a bit quirky, triangle shape. So it's up to you how you want to do it, how your city is going to be. So when this is ready, we're gonna start cutting off the windows, and as you can see, I'm just easily, just with the cutting tool, and you're poking out and taking them out, and taking out. And this is how you are doing your the city. And the good part about it, if you want, you can paint it, you can, decorate it. I can draw like a little lines over here, like, maybe making a door and things like that. And when it's ready, you just put the lights inside the bottle and just wait through the night, and it will dry, and you have a lovely decorated bottle with the houses. The next decorated idea for the bottles is the keys and the key locks. So what I did, I have this IOD Orchid of Design mold of the new mold, which is like the keys and the key rings, which is really fun, and you can do lots of things with it, on the furniture, on craft art ideas. This is always fun to have. So I'll show you how I'm doing my mold. So when I'm ready, for example, I want to have the key. I'm kind of shaping up a bit like around like that. What I'm doing, I'm just taking a rolling pin and just rolling in until I see the key shape coming out. Do you see? And then I'm just slowly, if you can see, peeling off. And it peels. The good thing is that the new molds have a nice trim around, so it's easy to take the clay, and you just peeling off nicely, and it comes out beautifully. The things that are still like, you see them, you just cutting around. Yeah. And your key is ready. It dries very quickly, I would say overnight, but of course it depends on your temperature and the situation. And then we're just gonna point the hole, and this is ready to dry, and then you can paint it and use it wherever you want it. Then the key is ready. So now I need to make the lockers. So again, I'm just pushing it down. Again, I'm just gonna roll it. You can do it your way, like it's just, different ways you can do it. You don't have to roll it. You can do it just, by using the tools or your hands. It's up to you how you feel like would be the best way. Then I'm just taking off. And as you can see, it's already popped out the actual, the hole of the locker, the keyhole. Here we go. And when you're ready, you just stick it on the bottle and leave it a bit that glue to settle in. And then it should be fine, but you need to stick it when it's fresh and wet because, the bottle is round and it needs to go around the bottle. And I'm using UHU glue, which is really good for any surface, and it works very well for me. So I'm recommending to use that glue. And as you can see, after the night, this is all dry and very sturdy and ready to paint or use how you want it, or you can leave it just how it is. And this is our lovely key and locker bottle, ready for the table decorations. Another way of upcycling or using bottles as one of your Christmas decorations. And one of these bottles is looking like a gin bottle, which looks very pretty. And I really like the shape and the color of it. And so I just took the lid out. And basically, if you see, it's lovely glittery, and you can put some crystals on it and decorate it, and you can just leave it on the table again as a nice Christmas decoration. So for that, we will need the bottle, which we have here, the Epsom salt, and the PVA glue. And that's about it. And of course, then for the decorations, whatever you want to put it on the trees over here. And I thought it would be amazing to use it with the crystal salt. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pour some glue on the bottle. So I'm moving the camera now, and I'm just gonna go around. Actually, I'm using just my fingers. If you feel like, oh, it's too much for you, you can use a brush or a sponge to do that. But basically, I'm just going over, spreading the glue equally around the bottle, everywhere, and just going around. Nicely, in too much, because you just want to basically cover the bottle. And now I have Epsom salt over here on the table. And I'm gonna roll the bottle around. And I'll see where the salt covered, and the places where it needs more. Okay, it looks like here everywhere is covered, so I'm just gonna collect the other part of the salt, and I'm gonna start, just pouring in, and looks amazing already. And just wait until your bottle is dry completely. It might take, it depends on the weather and everything, but it will dry at least through the night and ready for you to use it for the table. And then I have these kind of like fake Christmas branches, Christmas tree branches, that, or you can use a cinnamon maybe stick, adding to it maybe some orange if you feel like to have it a more natural way, or all like just white and glittery way. You can do something a little bit more like that. If you feel like you don't want to show any signs of like the name and and the bottle, what you can do before doing, just paint it in white or in silver, and then again just do the glue and roll it in the salt, making it more like matte finish.